Tequila Middle School players with this year's rendition of The Birth of a Government, written by the infamous playwright, Miss Deborah Thomas. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, action.
Good morning. My name is James McGillicuddy. This is my co-host, Sylvia Musatard. Say hello, Sylvia.
Well, hello. Welcome to Australia. Today and yesteryears. Okay. Tonight's episode will give you an audience on insight of Australia's government and how it was created. I bet you will meet some powerful men. Oops, I mean people in the episode. I just love powerful men.
Do not start, Sylvia. This is a serious news program, not an opportunity to meet your husband. Why did they even hire you? I would much rather co-host with Oprah Winfrey.
James, I would be a serious reporter. I happen to be very well versed in Australia history. Sit back and listen. Clear. In 1860, there were 6 British colonies in Australia. At first, the colonies had little to do with each other. However, in 1872, when the telegraph allowed the colonies to communicate with each other, many colonists began discussing the idea of federation.
Please forgive me, Sylvia, but you can be a serious reporter? I'm impressed.
Well, you know, James, I am more than just a pretty face.
Apparently you are. What happened, Sylvia? Please tell.
By the 1890s, the idea of federation became quite popular. The colonists believed that federation would be enable them to build a stronger defense system, control immigration, and build a stronger economy.
In 1890, the first convention was called the Leader of New South Wales to discuss federation. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Henry Parks, the leader of NSW.
Welcome, Mr. Parks, to Australia today and yesteryears. Thank you for joining us.
Good day, Miss Mustard Pavey. You're looking okay.
Now you gotta read what's on here. Sorry, start it over
You're
again.
looking quite lovely indeed. You're actually prettier in person.
Oh, Mr. Parks, you are charming.
Here we go again. I knew she could not stay too serious for too long. Back to business here. Please, Miss Parks, tell us about the first convention.
Yes, the first convention was held in Melbourne in 1890. We discussed the idea of federation and decided to meet again the following year in Sydney. Each colony sent representatives. As a group, we looked at constitutions from Britain, the United States, Canada, and Switzerland. A community to draft a constitution for Australia.
On behalf of Australia, thank you, Mr. Parks, for getting the ball rolling for federation. I know the Aussies appreciate it.
Well, yes, most of them do. We do realize that Western Australia and Queensland were not for federation.
Really? Why is that?
Lovely Sylvia, may I approach the stage?
Of course, you may. Please tell Please, tall, dark, and handsome, tell us your name.
I am William Brisbane. We did not support federation. Sorry, Miss Musatard, I did not mean to sound so gruff.
No problem. I love a bestie.
Mr. Queensland, if you could please answer my question and disregard Miss Musatard, why was Queensland against federation?
New South Wales and Victoria were much stronger than us economically. We believed that if we federated, that we would ignore our economic future. They would create too much competition for us.
Mr. Brisbane! Oh, God. I am offended! You know that is not true. The only reason why Queensland didn't want a federation is because you knew the federal government would make you get rid of the Kanaka laborers, whatever that is, laborers that Queensland treated as slaves.
I beg your pardon? how dare you make us seem so barbaric?
Well, if the shoe fits, one must wear it.
Uh-oh, a fight breaks out between Mr. Brisbane and Mr. Parks. Stay tuned. Zach, break them up. Break them up. Thank you. Thank you.
I was like, wait, I know how to draw.
That was intense, people. That was intense. Queensland did not want to become one united country because they feared that they would not be able to use their workers anymore that they treated as slaves.
Gosh,
If they had become one united country, the central government would have said, we don't do slavery. Okay, because the year now is like 1900. All right, scene 2, action.
Welcome back. I was hoping that we would have a peaceful show today, but apparently not. Sylvia, are you okay?
Yes, I am, James. I did not realize that you care so much.
Anyways, back to the show. Sylvia, please introduce our next guest.
At this time, we would like to welcome Mr. Clark from Tasmania and Mr. Kingston from South Australia. I hope they are the cutest.
They are as cute.
They are as cute
Should be an ass,
as the other
Blokes.
we have seen today.
Come on, guys. There's a chair.
Oh, I'm gonna big old fight for you.
All right, go ahead.
Thank you, gentlemen, for joining us, and thank you for sitting next to me. It's obvious Miss Musseltar needs a break.
No problem, mate. We are more than happy to answer your questions.
Mr. Kingston, how did South Australia feel about federation?
South Australia favored federation. At this point, we're paying tariffs on goods we traded with NSW and Victoria. Federation would allow for free trade and eliminate tariffs. We were a struggling colony and felt that free trade would help with our wheat and wine trade.
Mr. Clark, what about Tasmania? Did your colony favor federation?
Tasmania is a small colony with a small population. The only item we traded was potatoes. The tariffs were killing us.
Did you say potatoes? I just love potatoes. Yummy.
Really, Sylvia? If you would like, I could take you out to dinner at the finest Tasmanian potato restaurant.
I would love to.
Come on, you two. Get back to the show already.
Yes, I am with James. I am here to educate others about Australia, not make googly eyes at Mrs. Mustard. You sound jealous, Mr. Kingston. Because she does not want to go out with you. Admit it, you old bloke.
Oh no, a brawl breaks out between Clark and Kingston. Break them up.
Okay, start fighting. Okay, stop.
Yeah, now I need to break you up. All right.
Wait, nothing bad happened yet. Nothing bad happened yet.
We need to take a lunch break. We will resume this fascinating story when we return from lunch. For 10 minutes.